What's going on guys, Gizmodic here, and Xiaomi has finally launched the Redmi 5 in India. I've had this phone for more than 2 months and it's definitely one of the best bang for the buck smartphone that you can buy right now. In fact, I do have a lot of videos about it on my channel, including a full review in English and Hindi, so you can find them in the description box. Although the Redmi 5 is a really great phone, not everything's right about it, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you 5 things that I don't really like about this phone. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. The first thing that I don't like about the Redmi 5 is the fact that Xiaomi has reduced the battery capacity as compared to the Redmi 4. The Redmi 4 had a 4100 mAh of battery, whereas the 5 only has 3300 mAh, which is disappointing to be honest. The battery life isn't really affected because Redmi 5 has an efficient CPU, but imagine having 4000 mAh of battery with an efficient CPU. The Redmi 5 would have totally been a beast in terms of battery life, but sadly that's not the case. The second thing that I don't like on the Redmi 5 is the hybrid SIM slot. After the launch of Jio, almost everyone has 2 SIM cards, and Xiaomi has actually started providing 2 SIM slots and a separate SD slot in the Redmi Y series and the Redmi 5A. So I don't know why the Redmi 5 wasn't given the same treatment, and although I don't use 2 SIM cards in a phone, a lot of users might not like it. The third thing that I'm not a fan of on the Redmi 5 is the front facing camera. I feel 5 megapixel is too less now on a smartphone, and an 8 megapixel sensor would have suited the Redmi 5 better. The front camera performance is also a little inconsistent because it tends to produce overexposed images. So Xiaomi can definitely do some work here and improve these things. The next thing that I don't like is that the Redmi 5 is actually not a truly bezel-less phone. It has quite a bit of bezels on the top and the bottom, and Xiaomi could have actually used the bottom space to either incorporate hardware buttons or maybe a front firing speaker. I don't mind having these bezels, it's still a very nice and fresh looking design, but they could have used the chin area of the phone in a better way. But that's just nitpicking and it's not really that big of an issue. Finally, one last thing that I don't like about the Redmi 5 is the fact that this phone is still running on Android 7.1 Nougat, whereas the Android P previews are rolling out right now. But with Xiaomi, the main focus is always on MIUI, and they are slow when it comes to providing the Android version updates. But a lot of users do get disappointed as they are not on the latest version of Android, but thankfully Xiaomi phones have a good developer support, so you can always go for custom ROMs. Still, it would have been nice if Xiaomi would have launched this phone with Android 8 Oreo. Also, I seriously want Xiaomi to shift to USB Type-C now on all of their phones, and I hope they do that with their 2019 lineup. I was expecting them to do it this year, but they didn't. So these were the 5 things that I don't like about the Redmi 5. If you'd like to add to this, then please let me know in the comments. Once again, these are just a couple of things where Xiaomi could have improved. The Redmi 5 right now is the best smartphone in this segment, and overall it's a great device for its price. So if you want to know more about the Redmi 5, go watch my reviews which are linked in the description box. As always, please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on my new videos. That's it for now, thanks for watching, and I'll be back in your notifications very soon.